whatever you like to do whatever keeps you in your position.
Temporary. No, I'm actually doing what I'm supposed to be
fulfill
doing.
your obligations.
Fulfill my manager's obligations as well.
Fulfill your obligations.
No,
we'll be on our way.
It's a two-way street, mate. I'm fulfilling mine at the moment, and I'm fulfilling yours. So we've got a choice. Here's the job search record sheet. I expect.
You can keep that.
No, you have to have it.
No, you can keep that.
Oh, well, in that case,
I'll print another one out.
No,
but also, I've got the online resources that I can use. Wasting paper means nothing to me. Also, it's a burden. It's a burden that I don't need. You don't know my home life. You don't know.
And you won't tell it. So
I'm using the computer facilities available, and I'm fulfilling my obligations.
No, you're not, because you're not applying for suitable employment.
How do you know?
Because it goes on your resume, mate. It goes on your resume and it goes on here.
Are you telling me that there's no transferable skills between different types of employment?
Well, so you're telling me a kitchen hand has transferable skills to administration. Is that what you're telling me?
Are you telling me that...
No, you didn't answer my question, mate. You didn't answer my question.
Of course there are transferable skills.
There's not. What? So
you're working in the recruitment industry, and you believe there's no transferable skills.
There are transferable skills, absolutely. People skills?
You wouldn't know much about them, would you?
I actually would, mate. That's one, yes. And what about you? Well, that's probably why you're there. But we can help learn those skills. But you don't want any help. So the question I want to ask is, mate, do you actually want to work?
I'm not asking anything.
Well, that's why, yeah. So I can assume that you don't want to work.
You can assume what you like,
yeah,
but what you're doing is making bullshit up.
I'm not making bullshit up.
You are.
I'm going on the evidence that's coming to me, mate.
You are.
Where's this resume from if it's not yours? Is it your resume? Have you been a kitchen hand? Have you been a kitchen hand there? Have you been a sales assistant at various market stores? Have you done all that stuff? That's what I need to know to be able to do my job.
If it's on the record, that's what it is.
Right. So, job plan. As I said, everything.
I've already agreed to the amount of jobs per week.
The amount of jobs per week.
I know how many contact appointments I'm entitled to. If I want more contact, I'll let you know.
And the fact of the matter is, I've also reached ESAT, your ESAT assessment from Centrelink, which tells me that you're more than capable of doing some work, and that's part of my job too. So, if I think that you're capable in doing extra work and doing more work and getting into some employment, just listen to me.
What's more work?
More work. So actually doing more stuff through here.
That's not work. This isn't a job.
It is a job.
No, it's not. Jobs have award right wages and things like that.
Yeah, we do have award rate.
No, me.
You.
Being here, not a job.
Yeah, well, why are you here then?
It's an
obligation. So you can get your payment.
Yeah, absolutely.
And so,
why are you here? So that you can get paid.
Absolutely. Well as.
So, in a nation of lifters and leaners, the biggest leaners, once again, are the employment that John Howard, the industry that John Howard created.
I'm not talking about that. So what
But you're going to talk to me. You're going to talk to me about morals and ethics. You're going to take a tone at me when you're sitting here mooching off of the Australian government.
I'm not a conspiracy theorist, mate.
Conspiracy?
Because that sounds like a bit of a conspiracy to me. I think you just got this thing in your head where you think that.
So what are you saying?
I'll just think that.
I've got a thing in my head.
You've got this idea in your head, mate, and you just lived on that for a long time without actually opening yourself up to different opportunities. That's what I think.
You sound like a fortune cookie horoscope.
A fortune cookie.
Do you know what a Barnum statement is?
I'm not even going to answer that question, mate. It's actually done in business.
No, that confirms that was a...
Pretty clear answer. Two-way street, mate.
That was a pretty clear answer.
Two-way street.
Yeah, the difference is you've got a professional responsibility to do your thing.
Yeah, so that means that you can't treat us with absolute compassion as well. You can't treat us with that like courtesy and stuff. You come in here,
when
you go at Jeff, I've heard you, mate. You don't go at Jeff, you don't go at me.
No,
you have absolutely...
If you treat people with contempt, that's what will be reflected.
No, but the thing is, there's a difference between respect and contempt, mate.
Yeah, so once you learn it, it'll be reflected back at you.
Yeah, right. So, your ESAT states you have a psychological, psychiatric disorder, you have fasciitis, capitularitis, and tendinitis. Are these things being addressed? You're probably not even going to answer that, so I'm just going to assume that they're not. I believe you have physical capacity to be able to do this particular job. So that's why I think,
what you like.
yeah, well, that's it, mate. And I think it's time that we start.
Are you going to keep preaching, or are you going to get your point?
No, I'm not. I'm actually going to. I'm just trying to tell you that from here on in, I think you're just about work ready. So I think you need to start coming in and then start taking it a bit more seriously.
I'll be fulfilling my obligations. I will take advantage of my 6 contact appointments.
It's actually 15.
No, that's the job search. That's the job search.
We have the ability to change these, mate.
Yeah, that's the job search.
Based on.
You're not listening, are you?
I'm
open ears. Open ears. Be a big boy. Be a big boy. Open ears now. Yeah, because you are talking over me again.
No,
you don't seem to notice when you ask a question, I respond, and then you interrupt. You only notice it when you do it.
Mate, so
you only notice it when you do it.
Yeah. Or, so you can either do this stuff, there's a transfer line.
Sorry?
There's a transfer line if you want to transfer away from us. If you're finding this too much of a challenge.
There's no challenge.
Well,
I'm just telling you, I'm not doing the extracurricular activities.
You have to, mate. That's part of what this is all about.
I've got an agreement with Centrelink.
No, for you to get a job.
I've got an agreement with Centrelink to fulfil my obligation.
And your agreement with Centrelink is to come to us.
Yeah. And I've got your charter on my desk at home.
The charter?
Yeah. Which you signed, which you agreed to.
I didn't sign it.
Well, how have you got this job then? Because it's part of the contract of your employment. Maybe you should read your paperwork a bit better. Maybe you should learn your industry a bit better.
But you know a lot by heart, so maybe you should start thinking about what you can do to get out of this. Or do you want to stay? Coming to these appointments?
What kind of work is this?
Hey, see, look, there you are again. You interrupted me.
No, you were rephrasing the question.
No, I wasn't. I said, do you want to stick with us and keep doing this time and time again, or do you want to get out of this system?
What do you mean by that?
So do you want to not come to deal with Centrelink anymore? Do you not want to deal with these providers anymore? There's one way out of it, mate, and that's to get a job. That is to start applying yourself to get a job. I know you've got the skills, mate.
You know what? I'm suddenly so inspired by that. Oh, sorry, I did say, I mentioned horoscopes and fortune cookies before, didn't I?
Yeah, isn't it?
Well,
so listen, you can either, this is what it is, you can either sign this with the obligations that I've set in there, which is to come in on the computer every week.
I will not be coming in any more than I'm obligated to do. I've got
transfer line.
I've got the right to a certain amount of contact.
Right.
I've got no obligation for any amount of contact over that.
But I believe that you're just that work ready.
Yeah, but we both know that you're manipulating the situation.
I'm not manipulating anything.
Take advantage of a vulnerable person.
I'm only going on the information.
Okay. You've just gone through a bunch of personal details. You've gone through personal mental illness issues, and then yeah, but you're clearly aware of it. You're clearly smirking. You're taking the piss. Yeah, you have been all along. You think that you're being condescending.
Because I'm not being condescending, mate. I'm just being honest and real. What are you being?
You're not. You're protecting your job.
I'm protecting my job, yeah, because
it's all that you give a shit about. Just admit it. Be
honest.
Be honest, and we might actually be here.
What do you expect me to do? You expect me to come here?
Well, fine, traders.
No, it's one thing, mate. You had a pretty clear run, haven't you? Pretty
what does that mean? What does that mean?
Over the time, you know.
What does that mean?
A free run.
Yeah, what does that mean?
Able to come in here, have the boxes ticked without having to do too much.
That's not what a free run is.
It is. So now I'm actually making you more accountable.
Accountable?
So you can come and actually start doing this.
So I have to account for something, or I have to report to somebody?
No, I'm talking about personal responsibility to actually move yourself along, advance yourself, and get some.
A minute ago, when you claimed not to be condescending, are you hearing yourself now?
Condescending, mate. You don't know me, and I'm not a condescending person. But what I am,
okay.
But what I am is a realist.
A clown.
A clown. See, now that's a. No, that was offensive. That was
an attack.
That was abuse.
That was an attack.
You called me a clown.
Yeah, because you're
I'll know that.
Good. I'll be taking this, but it'll be Jewel that I'm talking to first.
Yep. Nice. And just remember, mate, you walked out of this meeting, so that means...
No, I'm not walking out. You gave me one option.
It's not over.
Alright then. So
I haven't said it's over yet, so you're walking out. If you walk out now, without me saying the meeting's going to be stopped, I won't pass the appointment.
What a power trip.
A power trip.
Yeah, no.
It's called.
We've just talked about being constant. We've just talked about vulnerable people. We've talked about using their situations against them. Yep. You're protecting your job, and you're literally trying to manipulate me. Knowing that I'm
trying to do what I'm supposed to be doing.
My life is dependent on you, right? So and you know that, and you get a hard on from it.
I get a hard on from it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to follow every single thing.
Dude, I record it.
And you know what? There'll be an incident report going about that.
That's brilliant.
Just telling you. Good luck.
That's brilliant.
Alright, see you mate, you have a good day.
Take care.